Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for episode number 2 of the TOH podcast.
Number 2.
My name is Axel.
This is Bayron.
This is Lewis.
I fucked up.
What you do?
I fucked up. I got drunk. I texted an ex while I was drunk. Someone that I haven't spoken to in a long time. Someone that left a while back that I was living with.
No.
Yeah. Lewis, you're new to the podcast. You're new to this. I was in a serious relationship. And she took off. And we haven't spoken since. I was pretty hammered one day, and I texted her. To quote, I told her, "Hey, long time no talk." I don't know how to word this, so I'm just gonna say it anyway. Let's go out for a cup of coffee sometime and catch up. And I sent it. I was left on red.
Fuck.
But if you're hearing this, let's get that cup of coffee. What's up?
It's coffee time.
Ooh, it's coffee time.
Okay.
It's coffee time.
Yeah, it's coffee time.
Why not?
But is coffee bad for kidney stones?
Very bad.
Yeah,
I would agree. Yes.
because
I love coffee.
I think I'm dealing with another kidney stone.
What makes you think that?
Every time I urinate, like I feel that sting, that jab, and I'm not sure if it's back, but I feel that sting, bro, and I'm just like I'm worried about it.
It's the return of Stone Cold Steve Axel, ladies and gentlemen.
What I'm afraid of is I'm afraid to go back and having that shit shoved in my urethra again. It sucks.
I bet.
But the thing is about a kidney stone is, it's not the stone that hurts. It's the pressure that it's blocking your urine coming out. That's the shit that stings. It's not the stone on the way out.
Yeah.
Because I mean it does suck, but it's not the exit that it's making. It's not what sucks. It's just like what's causing it's blocking its way out.
But does it make you urinate often, or?
Yeah, quite often. Well, that's actually how I first discovered it. I kept having to go pee without having to go pee. Like I would go to the restroom and I'd stand there, and maybe like a couple of drops would come out.
Oh shit.
But it felt like I had to go really bad. And then I'd go wash my hands and I'd go fucking back to do whatever the fuck I was doing. And then
I mean, that would piss me off.
Yeah, no. It was pissing me off. That it felt like
I'm scared now. Like, fuck. Do I have one?
Every 45 seconds, I was like, oh, I gotta go. And I'd go, and again, another couple of drops. And I'd go back. And as soon as I would sit down, I gotta fucking go. And that's when I realized something is not fucking right. And then I thought my appendix was gonna burst.
Oh shit.
So I went to the ER, and they were like, no, dude, you got a kidney stone.
It's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
I felt the sharp pain, dude. I was perfectly fine. I was at my mom's house. We're having a little barbecue for my brother returning home, and I felt the sting when I got home, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go lay down. So I'm in bed. I mean, I'm on the couch, and it got worse and worse and worse. It just intensified, and I'm just like, something's not right, And then I felt the actual the appendix area. I'm like, oh shit, this is it. I was like, this is the moment, So I called 911, and my cousin Blanca called 911, and she took us to the hospital and whatnot, and that's when they were like, yeah, no, you have a kidney stone. We found.
Wait, what do you call 911 if she took y'all?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
No, she called 911.
Why?
And then she came with me.
Why didn't they just drive you to the hospital?
So she thought it was faster if they brought me in through a stretcher.
Oh, okay.
Than having to wait in the actual emergency room.
Oh, I thought you said she drove you.
No.
After she called 911.
Sorry, no. She came with me. Yeah.
Okay.
And she, and they said if they found blood,
I'm coming to reserve a room. Please be waiting for me.
My appendix is on its way out. Por favor. I was in the hospital for a couple of hours, and they were like, yeah, we found blood traces in your urine. You definitely got a kidney stone.
Oh fuck.
Did an X-ray. They injected some shit in my thigh. And that liquid was supposed to show up in the X-ray and shit.
Fuck all of that.
And it's a pretty weird experience, man. It was painful as fuck.
I was feeling fine before this whole story, but now I'm starting to feel random pains just hearing this shit.
Crap,
I don't
even want to pee no more.
It's all a mental
exactly.
thing. It's all a mental thing. That's all it is.
So, I want to talk about something.
Come on, bring it up. Let's go.
How long after a movie is released is it fine to talk about said events that happen in the movie?
My opinion, 2 weeks. The release weekend and the following weekend. Once that Monday hits from that following weekend, fuck it, all bets are off. You had 2 weeks to watch it. Opening weekend, following weekend, that Monday, it should have already been watched.
All games are over. That's actually the time frame that I said too. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
What's up with just being, I don't know, cordial? Like, just ask, have you seen the movie? No?
Nah. But I mean, it's like, what if I want to talk about it in social media? Like, I can't message all of my people on Facebook. Like,
if it's a high profile movie, you should have watched it like within the first 2 weeks.
Right.
If it's,
for example, the last biggest movie that came out.
Endgame.
Nah, Lion King. Fuck are y'all talking about, bro?
But we already know what happens.
Wait, what happens in the Lion King though?
Don't spoil it.
It hasn't been.
Some people haven't seen it. It hasn't been 2 weeks.
It hasn't been 2 weeks.
You think they'll follow the continuity of Mufasa dying?
I think it's just very tech.
Or you think that they'll change the storyline and make someone else die instead?
A surprise twist.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Scar was the real dad after all.
Hey, Scar is my home G, bro.
Can he? Is he?
See, look, growing up in a world like this, it makes me appreciate the villains.
I know villains.
As a kid, you're like, oh, fuck that kid. No, not kid.
I mean, fuck the kids.
Yeah,
but
fuck the kids.
Yeah,
but you're like, fuck that guy. You know, he's a bad guy. But as an adult, you're like, I understand why he did that. Like, I'm on his side.
Bro, like that has happened to me with so many recent movies. Like, I'll watch the movie, and then I'll be with somebody, and then like I tell them, I mean, I'm not trying to be a hoe or anything, but I agree with what he did. Like, I understand why he did it. And it happens so often.
A perfect movie that sets that example is what was it, Watchmen?
Mm-hmm.
Where the villain wins.
Watch that.
Adrian,
they say it's a really good movie.
Yeah, I have the movie.
Let me borrow.
Yeah. Actually, it's on Netflix.
Let me borrow the movie.
I'll let you borrow the movie. I'll let you borrow the movie. Yeah, I like his mentality on how he wanted to bring the world together.
Yeah,
and same with Thanos. I'm not saying he was right, but I understand.
I understand.
I first what he said.
Yeah. So it's not like
that's my boy.
They have their reason. Something had to happen to them for them to think, I need to fucking kill off half the universe. You know, like
this
what?
I mean, traffic, man.
He didn't really kill them. I mean,
and you want to be technical about it.
You know,
we can talk about it now. The movie's been out for months. The movie comes out on DVD. Like,
it's been
somebody out there is still going to be, this motherfucker's just spoiled it for me.
Well, that's his fault.
Listen,
it is his fault.
You had opening weekend. You had the following week. You had wherever websites.
Someone put it on Facebook for sure.
Somebody put it on Facebook. Yeah, there was 2 links that I saw on Facebook of the actual movie on.
And
Facebook.
you had people spoiling that already. So I mean, we're not the first ones.
No, we're really not, and we won't be the last too.
Yeah,
or we may be behind on that.
And this won't be the first time that I talk about that ending.
Which one?
Somebody else. I'm gonna ask people, have you seen the movie? And when somebody says no, I'm gonna spoil it for them.
So what movie did they spoil for you?
I'm not gonna do that.
What happened?
They spoiled the movie for you?
Oh man, don't even remind me. Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. That's the new one, right?
The one with Broly, yeah.
I still haven't seen that one yet.
You haven't seen
His dog's name.
Oh yeah, name my dog Broly.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how good the movie was. Man.
That's how good it was.
I
like that.
That's how you know.
Yeah. My boy Broly.
Man.
You were telling me about the medicine parent dress code last time. We were talking about it, actually.
Yeah, so the principal came up with a new dress code, right?
Yeah.
But this was like months ago, so I can't remember the exact details of it. All I know is that there was a parent that came to the school, and then everybody else got a fucking like letter because of that parent, right?
Well, nah, they just...
It was on the news.
It made the news. It made the news
news
because of that, though. Because the parent got a letter that they're not supposed to dress.
Nah, they told her straight up right there.
She looking ratchet, get out. Pretty long story short.
I do remember that story, but I can't remember the exact
Okay, so she went to school. She was trying to enroll her daughter.
Exactly.
When she pulled up, dressed, however she was kind of, what's the word to use?
I would say ratchet.
Ratchet, I guess, yeah. They kind of just denied her there and then. Like, they didn't even send a letter. I think they told her right there.
They sent her home, and then they told her she gotta come right. Basically.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I don't understand, though, because it's like, it's not her that's coming to school. Like, I don't see how that should affect her from enrolling a student. Had it been the student, coming in, then I can see the concern. But
I mean, the daughter wasn't. I don't even think the daughter was there. But then they put a camera on her daughter at some point. I mean, she looked normal, like average teenager.
yeah,
But I mean, I could kind of see what Madison's trying to do, because Madison has had a rep for so many years, being ghetto, ratchet, so and so about that school.
yeah.
Now that they remodeled it, they just want to give her a new face. I can understand. I mean, the mom, they didn't have to do that to the mom. Not really.
Yeah.
Like, I understand if she came like that during like a PTA meeting, then yeah, you hop on that quick.
Yeah.
But it was just enrolling her daughter. I don't know, they were being too strict, if you ask me. But I could see what was the reasoning behind that.
I guess I can understand that. Yeah.
So, having kids in school, me personally, I don't care how the parents dress to come drop off the kid.
It's morning time.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be like in school, like you're saying, PTA meetings and all that stuff,
exactly.
yeah, dress appropriately, because there's kids that are walking around. No, I remember now. One of the excuses was the boys would be looking at the mom, right? That was one of the excuses on why they wanted the dress code, because like teenagers would be having to see that as parents would drop off their kids. And that was one of the points, that they don't want teenage boys to be seeing shit like that.
Yeah.
That was I remember now one of the key things. And I'm like, well, I mean, if you raise your kids right, you shouldn't have that kind of problem. No,
I mean, people are gonna do it regardless.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I can see, I can see where they're coming from. I guess it is a good point.
I don't know. I'm excited for like this. I think this school year is gonna be the new, like the first time they open the school with like the new buildings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My sister is gonna be a freshman, so I'm excited to hear what new stuff they're working with. So what type of, are they still gonna run the same system?
Yeah.
From back when we were there.
It sucks we never got that. I mean, I went to a different high school than the two of you, but
Yeah.
the old high school that I used to go to, they also got that renovated building and shit, and I get jealous every time I drive by.
Yeah, I'm like, now this motherfucker's got money.
Yeah. But they don't have money to pay the teachers though.
No, never. What? Why? For what?
It's not like they're like taking their time and teaching our kids about future shit, getting them ready for the real world. Spending their own money for school supplies.
Yeah.
It's not like they do any of that for our kids. Well, for my kids, you guys don't have kids in school. For my kids, but it sucks.
Or do I?
Do you have kids
In school? Nah.
I'm starting to wonder.
Not yet.
Yeah.
In school? Nah.
No, okay. We're gonna talk about that on the podcast.
At all?
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel bad for these teachers, man. I really do. I got friends that are teachers. I communicate with some of my kids' teachers. Even to this day, we're still in summer, and I'm just like, I think about that quite often. I'm just like, man, like this sucks, because school's about to start, summer's over. Now they gotta pour their money into that classroom that they're about to have. But speaking of summer being over.
Oh.
Something happened during the summer that I'm not proud of what
This
happened.
summer?
Yeah, this summer.
What's that?
Ice cream. Bluebell.
Oh,
Thomas.
man.
How? Okay, yes.
What's up with that?
I honestly did not follow up with the story.
Yeah.
I know there was licking of ice cream involved,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure. Like, how do they know? How did they find out that somebody was licking the ice cream?
They posted.
They posted
a video.
on they posted
Oh, they posted a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a guy was recording, I guess his girlfriend or homegirl, I don't know what it was. She opens the thing and she's like, lick it. And so she licks it.
But in the video, the face was hidden,
Yeah,
right?
her face
Okay.
was all there. And she had a long ass tongue too. And she.
Oh, her face came out.
Yeah. It was like
She was identified
Video.
like
I mean-
a couple of days later.
I mean, she don't need to be identified. She's right there on video. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I mean like the state where it was at.
Oh,
the
like-
location. Like
okay.
it was all like set up. So she was gonna get charged. She's still a minor, so she won't get trialed as an adult, but she was gonna be charged. And then another video came out of another guy doing it,
Hijo de puta.
and then a video of a guy with mouthwash.
it started going viral where a point where everybody just opened shit at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah. It got to the point where I'm like,
It's ridiculous.
it's Bluebell is considering putting plastic labels on top of their ice cream, so that now when you open it, you have to rip.
You know.
Yeah, it's gonna cost more. The price to do that, to bring in machines just to put plastic above the fucking ice cream, is gonna bring in more money for that. They're gonna raise up the price.
Of the ice cream?
Yeah.
And just imagine for the workers too, though.
Yeah.
Like at Bluebell, it takes longer. Now you gotta wait for this machine to put this little plastic thing over it, and then whatever you're producing, like on a daily basis,
Dude, this
you
decade,
get reduced.
This decade has not been well for Bluebell. They got their bacteria a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Now they're being licked. Like
That's just...
they're having a fucked up year, dude.
Yeah. I remember I saw a meme when they had the whole bacteria thing.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back, and then somebody had posted it like a status. They said, if Bluebell don't taste the same, they better put that shit back that was killing us. I was like, I mean, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Very true.
I was like, what? But, dang. Yeah, it has been, they've been having a rough time.
You know what sucks?
Yeah.
You know, we spent like a whole summer without Bluebell or whatever.
That was a long time.
It was a very long time. And then they came back like during like winter time.
They came back at the worst time ever.
Yeah.
No, what? It's never wrong to eat ice cream.
I mean, I agree with you, but it's
I mean,
it's
unless-
more refreshing. It's more, I don't know.
I can tell you a wrong time to eat ice cream.
In the
At
morning.
someone's funeral.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Would you eat ice cream at someone's funeral?
If
Would you
it's
not?
on their will or like, you know, like their eulogy.
I mean, what's so wrong about it?
You eating a nice,
Cone.
delicious, flavory cone, and you're looking at a coffin, and you're just like,
Fuck. Whoa. Dude.
I mean,
this guy is not gonna be able to enjoy what I'm about to enjoy. You know? Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna eat it in front of his coffin and shit. That's a whole other thing. But
Sucks to be him.
you might as well. You're already there. Go all the way. Fuck
I
it.
mean, I'm sure he won't mind.
What are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say? You know?
Hey, have some respect for me. You know? Like, I can just go back down. Oh man.
But no, what I was trying to say is, then once Bluebell came back,
Mm-hmm.
I actually came to the realization that I'm lactose intolerant. I was so mad because I didn't know that.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Dude, it took me so long to find out that I was lactose intolerant. Like, I would get sick from my stomach. And I
You
didn't know
never
what
knew
it
why?
was. Until, like, I don't know how you started noticing the
I don't know
pattern.
if I didn't want to accept it or it was just like it was something that I don't know, because I hear this from a lot of like people that, well, my peers and stuff, that people are growing up with me. Oh yeah, I'm lactose intolerant too. I'm like, we've never talked about this when we were small,
But I used to eat cereal every morning.
right?
A big old bowl of cereal. And
Yeah.
then sometimes at night I would have 2 bowls of cereal, go for some milk refill, and I was okay. I didn't become lactose intolerant to like about 4 years ago.
Right?
Yeah, that's when I started becoming.
I'll be honest with you. Around the same time, that's when I discovered I had some really bad shit going on.
Bro, I love ice cream. I don't eat it as often now, but at first, I didn't care if I used to get sick, bro. Like, at the moment when I was eating it, it was okay. But that next day, I was like, golly, why did I eat that ice cream yesterday? Cookies and cream.
That shit sucks.
I love it.
Cookies and cream, one of my favorites. Rocky Road.
Chocolate chip.
Lewis?
Cookies and cream, man.
Cookies and cream.
Coffee, ice cream.
I gotta be in the mood for that, but yeah.
I don't know about all that.
I
Man.
thought you
Yeah.
know.
Yes, sir.
I was hearing about like they have this weird ass flavored ice creams, dude. Like,
Pumpkin spice.
nah, not even. They were like aguacate
No.
flavored ice cream and shit,
No.
and like they had all these other flavors, and I'm just like, what the
Avocado
fuck?
for
Avocado.
non Spanish speakers.
Avocado.
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 Aguacate?
Avocado.
Yo, so being lactose intolerant, you ever had some weird shit going on, man? Like some bowel movements that come along with those lactose intolerance?
Dude, let me tell you something, dude. On my way home from work one day, I had to take the meanest shit ever. I'm talking about at this point, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make it home.
Ooh.
Or not, fuck home. I'm too far to the nearest store, bro. Ya me estoy cagando at this point. Like, it's serious at this point, bro.
Shit.
I'm over here speeding on the freeway. Sure enough, them blue and red lights.
Ooh.
Bro, I told this guy, look, I straight told the officer, look, I got a serious situation going on. I need to go to the restroom right now. You can follow me to the gas station. Let me go to the restroom, write my ticket while I'm at it, and then just like, I'll take the ticket, but I really gotta go. He was like, nah, I can't let you go.
Fuck you talking about?
And then he was like, he sat there, dude. The most excruciating minutes of my life, bro. And then like, I survived, just barely.
Your pants survived,
but it was bad. Yeah.
Your boxers didn't receive a kiss from your ass.
They just about
a little peck. Oh, man.
That shit was bad, dude.
What about you, Luigi?
For me, I've had traveler's diarrhea. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
No.
It happens when you travel like to a different country. And I don't know, I don't know if it's the air, the atmosphere, I don't know what the hell it is, or the food, but that just, I don't know. You just either you're gonna throw up for sure, and then you get diarrhea for like at least either the whole trip, half of the trip, or whatever.
Bro, que mierda, bro. Imagine going to a trip and te la pasas cagando the whole time taking a shit.
Like, a honeymoon or some shit.
You can't even enjoy your shit, man.
No, at all. It's nothing like a shit at home. A shit
exactly.
At
home. I'm pretty sure I can't one up your pulling over story.
You can?
I can't. No. I mean, the one that I have is not as bad as that one. But I woke up mid shart. Like. I was having a good ass fucking dream, yo. Like, I was good. And then I woke up like something was wet, and I thought I had pissed myself until I smelt it.
Te cagaste.
Yeah, dude. I was 25 years motherfucking old, yo, and I fucking it just fucking happened, and I couldn't stop it. And so I fucking ran, dude. I hopped off the bed, and I did that whole thing where you like grab your shorts to like not let anything drip, just keep it all inside, because I ain't trying to clean my carpet, man.
Fuck that.
So I reached for my shorts, and I just ended up just going to the fucking restroom and just hopping in there, dude. And I showered everything, dude. I took off everything, and I just felt so fucking bad, man. And luckily for me though, when I got out, I checked the bed. Everything was clear.
Everything was good.
Nothing
straight back to sleep.
Nothing has streaked over. But I went back to sleep. I was like, I'll take care of the rest. Future Axel will deal with this later on. When he wakes up, he'll deal with this. But present Axel, I need to get some rest because I got to work tonight. So, but
I would have put a piece of like toilet paper like inside the boxer just in case,
just in case it happens.
Yeah.
You got to plug it up. Speaking of plugging up, dude, why do women like to put fingers in men's assholes during sexual activities?
Whoa.
It had to be said. It had to be said because I was, the words plugging up an asshole kind of came up a little bit. and immediately my mind like took a little PTSD moment, man, where it's just like what? Why?
I mean, all I'm gonna say, we ain't gonna have none of that shit here.
We not, no.
Don't be testing that shit right here.
Listen, women, ladies. If you're into that shit, talk to me about it, man.
Yes, please.
Talk to me about it. Off the podcast. Talk to me about it. You have my number. 832. Don't just fucking do it midway, yo. Like, your head is gonna get squished. Don't fucking do that. I had a chick do that to me, dude.
I'll bust a spine buster, bro.
No, she like it's gonna get a little bit graphical here, but we were in like mid oral, and I heard like something snap, right? Ooh. like a, and I was like, oh, she's whipping out a condom because we're about to get rough in this shit. And
you was feeling it, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm about to go ham.
I was like, yeah, she's whipping out a condom. Shit's about to go down. Oral's about to be over, and then I felt this like
sensation.
It was a finger, bro. It was a finger up my butt.
That's what it is. Don't need to sugarcoat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a finger up my butt, and I was like, you know, I clenched, bro. I've never clenched so hard in my life, and I kind of pushed back, and I was like, whoa. And she goes, sorry, I thought I'd try something new. And I was like, talk to me, man. Like, don't do that. Women, bro.
So had she asked?
Nah, we don't talk anymore. Shit. That's above me now. We just.
That's horrible.
We have an unspoken bond. That's what it is.
That was it, bro.
She was inside me, and she never left, bro. She left her mark. And it's PTSD, man.
I can't do that.
Nope.
But
Or like even getting grabbed. Like I don't know why girls want to do that.
grab the butt.
Yeah.
Well, we grab butt. Do they? Don't you think they'd feel the same way?
I mean,
Good point.
yeah, but eventually you're gonna convince her or ask her. At least the question is gonna come up. Can we do anal? At least you're gonna do something with her butt. What is she
Yeah.
gonna do with your butt other than try to finger it? They're like, no.
I mean, if she has toys, like someone that I knew had toys, that's pretty intense. Like,
Nah, nothing's going inside my butt. I don't know about that.
listen, I'm willing to try anything once, as long as we talk about it. And if I say no, let me finish. If I say that I'm not comfortable with trying it, that's me saying I'm not comfortable with trying it. But I'm willing to try anything else aside from shit like that.
Nah, that's not what you said a couple of seconds ago.
Shut up! Listen, you know what? Fuck the podcast. It's done. We're done.
We can talk about it, but I ain't gonna try that shit.
The beauty about this, I can edit all of this out. And
No, you ain't editing
Yeah.
shit.
You ain't gonna be home when I'm doing this shit,
You're
bro.
not gonna be editing this shit. This is straight.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
A los seco, man.
like I said,
Not that
like I said, like I'll try some shit that we both know that we're gonna like, but let's talk about it.
True.
You know, if
Okay.
you don't talk about it and you just go for it, don't surprise me because you're gonna get kicked in the head. It's gonna happen. But if we talk about it, we've talked, and at least I'll know what to expect, or you'll know what to expect. But again, there has to be procedures on how we go through this shit. You know,
Sign some waivers quick.
we can't go off willy nilly.
Yeah.
You can't trick me into thinking you're gonna pull out a fucking condom when it's actually a glove for your hand.
I
Doesn't
guess,
work that way.
I'm guessing she was Mr. Gray in this occasion.
She was Mr. Gray.
Quick prostate exam. Practice run.
I was what was the other person's name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Anastasia? How do you pronounce that?
I would say Anastasia.
It's right there.
Yeah, Anastasia.
Depends what country you're in. Let me see.
Yeah, some people say Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Oh. But isn't it Fantasia?
What?
I was, man.
Is that a word?
That's a movie, right?
Fantasia?
But
No.
Fantasia?
Yeah. No, it's a singer. It's a singer, right? Fantasia.
I thought it was a porn
The chick
star.
from American Idol.
I mean, technically, you can pronounce it however the fuck you want.
No.
A name. Well, not. I mean, not that
Yes.
specific name, but like whatever your name is, like you know, like
Bayron.
whatever she. Yeah, exactly. Whatever she says is pronounced like. I guess that's what it is. Like honestly, but
Like Porsche and Porsche. That I can't get over that. It's like
Porsche?
Yeah,
Is Porsche?
But it's actually Porsche. I don't see the A, but like it's Porsche.
oh yeah,
The Porsche?
yeah, I've heard about that.
It's Porsche. Not
But there's an E at the end, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's the English. Well, it's not even the English language, man. It's Porsche, but we say Porsche.
Listen, Thor said all words are made up. So I guess all words are made up.
I mean,
Like,
I guess whoever invents it can say what it is. Like the guy that created the gifts.
can you imagine creating a
say,
word?
People say GIFs, and he says no, it's GIF. He
GIF?
created it, so
GIF?
it's
I thought it was GIF.
memes.
I thought it was GIF too.
Memes.
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 Memes. Memes.
Meme.
Meme, but it's memes, right?
It's memes.
Yeah, it's memes.
I mean, I first started saying, what was it?
is it memes or Mimi?
I used to call it memes. Cause like if you just leave me by itself, it's me. Right.
Right.
This
So
is
it's-
like
you would think it's me.
we're entering the dumb part of the podcast.
Yes.
Like-
You mean-
No, it's the English, man. It's the English language, bro. It's so.
we need a new plague, bro. Like,
They know.
Let's just exactly. We need to start over. Like we need to start over.
The English language
Okay.
doesn't make sense. That's all
So-
I gotta say.
You know, talking about that, this is a good time to actually ask this.
talking about what?
Disappearing half of the universe.
Oh, okay.
It's your last day.
Uh-huh.
You know you're gonna go. What do you eat on your last day on Earth?
You know, I was trying to give you a great segue for the women, but we'll save that one for later.
What about them?
No, we'll get into this last meal one. But last meal on Earth. You know, I had this tied down, but now I don't know, man. Like, have you thought about it?
About what I would like to
your
eat?
last meal?
It has to have fries. I love fries first and foremost.
Wow.
So that has to be on there.
Welcome to America.
I mean, I'm lactose intolerant, but it's my last day on Earth, so there's got to be some ice cream in this bitch. I don't like. There's no consequences, you know.
Okay.
True.
I don't know what else, but those are the two guaranteed things.
I want to eat exotic shit though, like shit people don't eat here in America.
For example,
Horse. I would like to try horse meat.
I hear
Just
that
once.
it's very good.
Yeah, yeah. That's the reason why I want to try it. I've heard horse meat is good, and I would like to try it.
Do we not eat it because is it illegal? Or
I don't think it's
people don't
illegal.
wanna
I just
eat it?
don't
I think
think
it's
people
just
don't do it.
It's just it's I guess it's frowned upon. I mean,
But
you tell a girl that you're about to eat a horse. Oh my god, why?
yeah, but why? Why is it okay to eat cows and chickens and fish?
Who decided all this shit?
Yeah, what the fuck I'm trying to say? You know?
Somebody saw a bird
Like-
and was like, "I'm gonna
Fuck
put it in a
yeah.
cage in my kitchen."
Yeah. Or a fish in a tank.
Man, dude, I don't know. I want a horse meat though.
I would like to try that. Yes.
I'd like me a nice steak, horse steak.
Horse steak?
Yeah, with
What level do a steak do you eat your steak?
medium rare, bro. Medium rare.
Más o menos, yeah.
Más o menos.
I can't have a well done steak. I'm not trying to eat rubber. I'm not trying to do any of that, you know, or a rare steak, which is not bad. I would eat rare. I'd eat rare. I'd eat medium rare. I'm not gonna eat well done. It's forbidden in my religion.
But
It's forbidden.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'll have a más o menos every now and then, but
Yeah.
I gotta have rare, bro. Fuck all of that.
Rare?
No, not rare. Well done.
What about you?
What is the lowest you go?
Lowest I'd go? Rare.
I mean, there is
I'm not gonna go blue.
What?
Where they just put it for like 6 seconds each side.
I was trying to confuse you. Okay, so rare,
Yeah.
blue. What is that? Rare?
Blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah, blue is when they put it 6 seconds.
Is
for
that
each
what
side.
it called?
Yeah, it's called blue.
Ah, that's new to me.
No, what the fuck? 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Why not 10 at least? Shit.
And people eat it like that?
Yeah, they just sear the bottom and the top. And then they just give it to you.
That shit doesn't sound healthy.
Well, I mean, some people's stomach can take it. I
El estómago de perro.
couldn't handle medium rare when I first tried it. I immediately got sick. But then I gave it another shot. Well, then again, I made my first
Medium
medium
rare?
rare. Yeah. I made my first medium rare steak. Because a coworker of mine who works with meat was like, you got to do it this way. Marinate it with this and put this and then cook it. And I was like, cool. So the way that I do mine is I marinate my meat for 24 hours in pineapple juice. And because it's supposed to like actual pineapple juice, not like concentrate.
Yeah.
Pineapple is like
It's
it dissolves.
Yeah.
So,
It's nasty.
I've used that shit before.
yeah, so I put it in steak in a Ziploc for like 24 hours, and after I'm done, I drain it out, and then I season it, and then I throw it on the grill. Yeah, I put the pan like
6 seconds?
No, 2 minutes actually.
2 minutes?
Yeah,
That's
and then
crazy.
I let it sit for like 10 minutes.
Nah. I can't do it.
No, I can't even put things in the microwave.
Medium
for 2
rare.
minutes, It's not enough.
That's the lowest you said you would go?
That's no. The lowest I'd go would be rare. That's my lowest.
Did you?
Medium rare. The lowest. and well done. I don't know.
No, medium well is the last thing that I'll do.
Medium well.
You're not gonna go medium rare?
I've done medium rare.
It's
alright.
I find them more juicy.
Nah.
See, this is why you're wrong. This is why you're wrong.
Nah, there's no right or wrong in here. What the fuck?
I'm not trying to eat beef jerky.
Yeah, but
with the well done steak.
I'm not trying to.
I'm not trying to break my neck trying to chew this shit, bro. Like I'm.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to eat no steak soup.
Steak soup.
Todo con todo ese jugo ahí, toda la sangre hecha mierda.
Listen, my jaw is sensitive. Okay, I can chew a certain amount before my jaw starts to hurt. And medium rare, like the tender meat, just it goes well with my jaw. If I'm chewing a well done steak, I'm gonna eat it for a long ass fucking time, where I'm not gonna enjoy it. So,
I'm gonna spoil you the next movie you want to see just because of that shit.
Nah, I think it's our background. This is the background, because as Hispanics, you know, the fajita is always well done, and I guess we're just used to that.
Not my fajitas. I was told to throw them back in the grill when I was looking for this guy's birthday. I was there. They were like 2. I think your mom told me to throw them back in there.
Put them back in the grill.
Yeah, because I was cooking them like medium rare. She was like, no,
we don't do that here.
Yeah, exactly. She was exactly, no, we don't eat it like that over here. Put them back. So I was taking shit out of the pan. I was throwing it back in there.
So what about you, Luigi? Like, what would you eat on your last day on Earth?
Last day on Earth. It would most likely be something, I guess, like it has to be a mom cooked meal type of thing. Something my mom makes.
I thought you were trying to eat somebody's mom, dude.
Oh, whoa.
That's what I was like.
I mean,
you said exotic, but not that exotic, man. Like, hold on.
Like someone's mom, like, I mean, she's down for it. No, I'm but no, something my mom would make, and since me being Salvadoran, it would most likely have to be a pupusa. Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo!
My boy Leo coming through.
Giving us a little shout out to Salvadoran. He said,
Invitémosle una pupusa a ese maje.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
he actually got me in the mood. So after I heard that interview, the very next day I went to go eat pupusas.
I had pupusas today. They were pretty good.
Thank you, Leo. Like I can't thank him enough. Like
those are my boys.
Yes.
He inspired me to go eat some today. Not today. Last week.
When it happened.
Yeah.
Salvadorans went wild.
And he got so many invitations, dude, to go over there.
The president himself.
Yeah.
The president himself said, "Hey, pull up."
Yeah, man.
Te esperamos con unas pupusas.
Yes, sir.
Pupusas.
Yes, sir. So yeah, it would have to be a pupusa for me.
I wonder if there's gonna be actual footage of that.
Of him?
Yeah.
That would be beautiful to see.
If he goes,
I'd be so proud.
That'd be really cool.
I mean, I don't know if you recently heard, but I think it was yesterday. They were celebrating the first day with 0 killings in El Salvador after 2 years.
In 2
I wanted
years.
to talk about that. That was very fucking interesting.
They said since 2000, the year 2000, there has only been 9?
What?
9 days.
9 days in total that nobody was killed.
Yeah. I think
since the year 2000.
Last year, I think this month was 100 and something death, right?
Yeah.
And then this month last year was 200 and something else. And I'm just like, wow, like, pretty cool. I'm proud of that.
That president
I mean, it sucks, but
what?
a day's a day.
Yeah.
There was no killing. I'm proud of that. Like, because there's like, we are known for violence, like over there.
We're number 1 for a while.
We have prisons that are like way the fuck over capacity.
Yeah.
To the point where they're now allowing rivals from the same gang in that prison. Because they used to have their own separate prisons.
Yeah.
But there's too many. Now they're just like, fuck it. If they kill themselves, they'll kill themselves.
One less to worry about.
Yeah. But,
that shit's...
One day, man. One day.
I don't know about you guys, but I like that president. He's doing things out there. I love that.
So talking about presidents...
Mm-hmm. What's up?
You had a little something you wanted to share?
Well, I don't know, man. It's just Trump, you know. You first look at him, to the average eye, you're like, what's this guy's an idiot. Like, what's he talking about? On social media.
Kafifi! We'll never know what that word was about, man.
Only he will.
I don't even think he tweets, dude. I think he has people that tweet for him.
I mean, he was speaking bars, you know, A$AP Rocky releasing them. Yeah,
then he put the dollar signs and everything. Like, it should be.
What he say? It was a rocky road. Get ASAP. No, get home ASAP.
What the fuck?
He was speaking bars, man.
Yeah, he wrote a tweet. You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. Well, I don't follow him on Twitter.
I don't.
Cause I mean, I don't
thought
follow
it was-
him, but his shit pops up on my feed anyway. Because people that I follow him, and they'll retweet. So I'll see it, but I'm not a part of it.
Dude, that dude knows how to run media, social media.
Yeah, I mean, this guy he talks like so much up the ass, but he speaks it
Was a
and
purpose.
he owns it. You know,
There's a
and
purpose behind everything. It
everyone-
sounds stupid, but he got it.
everybody feeds into it. You know.
Okay, so ASAP, that's how it's spelled.
Uh-huh.
With the dollar sign and everything. And everybody just, I guess, kind of started losing their shit because he did it like that. So, like...
Is this the British guy?
No. That's
Oh, that's 21 Savage. Never mind.
No, yeah.
Where is ASAP from?
From New York.
New York?
Mm.
Yeah, it's from New York.
I want to go to New York.
It's expensive, but yeah. I would love to go on the 4th of July.
I want to go in Christmas when it's snowing. Well, not mid-storm or they're having, like, this snowstorms and shit, but, like, you know, like, when it's first starting.
Some Home Alone 2
Type
type
shit.
shit.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. No, this guy, he gets a lot of people riled up for no fucking reason. You know, he'll post some shit, and then women, men, everyone feels affected by it. Everyone feels like they're specifically targeted, you know, towards them. Gillette, you know, making that whole shit about men.
Targeting man.
You know, targeting men, and people are like, no, they're not targeting men. They're just,
Like,
you know, they're speaking to people who have this behavior towards women for, you know, equal pay and all this shit.
what do you think about that, Luigi? You were telling me something about, like, soccer earlier.
Like the biggest thing that, you know, in the U.S. when it comes to soccer, you know how the women just recently became champions. Congratulations.
2
Very
times.
well done.
Back to back.
Very well done. You know, and it questions, well, so what are the men doing? Like, what's up? Like, how far do they get in the World Cup? But they just recently lost to Mexico, which, you know, congrats to Mexico also. But the biggest question, or people keep on saying, like, why are the men getting paid more and the women are just getting a fraction when they're the ones taking home, you know, the gold?
Are we talking about just between the 2 teams, or why are women's teams overall in the whole tournament getting paid less?
For starters, they're going to talk about the winners, mostly, which are the women, the U.S. soccer team, the U.S. alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in the U.S. right now, the women that are fighting more for, like, women's rights and stuff, it's in the U.S. In other world countries, women don't really say much out there. It's just right here. So that's why it's getting riled up in the U.S. mostly. That question, why are they getting paid more?
I mean, I can understand. I mean, but why more? Because then we would be in the same issue that the point of they're making. I think, you know, I can see why they should be paid the same in a way. In a reason, I can see why some people would say that it is the same job that they're doing at the end of the day. But also, I think they got to take into consideration how much money the team is bringing in. Like, they got to sell jerseys and attendance, and I would have to look into some numbers.
I mean, I've been to their games. I've been to a men's and a women's game. The crowd is completely different. You know, they jerseys are sold. You see nothing but, like, you know, the guys' jerseys. They sell a lot more and stuff like that. Women jerseys, you know, maybe Alex Morgan sells the most, but they don't even fill up half a stadium. I mean, where do you get the money from? Like, that's the revenues. Like, I would love to see
that's the word that I was fucking trying to think of since I started talking.
I mean, I would love to see them get paid more. I believe they should get paid more, but, like, come on now, it's the money. Where is it coming from? Let's be realistic.
It's where the money's coming from.
And then another thing that would, you know, annoy me personally, in the break room while the women's World Cup was playing, the girls were watching it and they're like, oh my god, that's cool and all. But then it was to a certain point, like, they were like, wait, so which ones are them? But we're like 20 minutes in the game, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Clearly, you can see, you know, this team, like, for us, you know, we that watch, you know, sports and stuff, you could just look at a color of a jersey, and you're like, oh, yeah, I already know what team that is.
Yeah, who's who.
They couldn't even, like, you know, discern that, which is, for us, is simple, right? You know, we watch it. But them, they don't, it took them a while, like 20 minutes in, like, to even build up the courage to say, wait, which one are them? And which ones are those?
But I've seen guys do that as well, like, who are just around during the hype of the World Cup or, like, say, a Champions League final, and then they're like, they don't know what they're real. What's really going on there?
Yeah, the struggle that they had to face to get to that point.
So it's like,
you didn't follow the team from like group
they
stages.
there for the hype.
So, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, women, you know, they argue this, they want to, like, they should get paid more and stuff. But, like, you women yourself don't even, like, support the teams. It starts from them. If they want to start, you know, a movement or, like, you know, filling up stadiums, they got to get more interested. They got to hop in the game, like, learn names, like, buy jerseys and stuff like that.
And that's where the revenue will come in.
Exactly. Like, if they were actually supported and stuff, like, complaining, saying, hey, we need to get paid more, or they need to get paid more. It's more like, oh, how about you just start, like, buying jerseys and, like, actually wear it, rock it, you know, be about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It made me so mad. Like, you guys complain about this, but y'all won't, like, make the effort to watch them, learn their names, buy their jerseys. I mean, it's so easy to complain about stuff.
Yeah. I can see.
Yeah, no, like, not to put myself out here, like, on a high pedestal or anything, but 2017, when the Astros were in the World Series.
Yeah.
Did you see me post anything about the Astros?
Nope. Right? Me either.
Okay. I don't follow sports.
Okay.
Houston team, go for it. But I didn't post anything because I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know shit about baseball.
Okay.
It's cool. Houston made it. And Houston won it. It's cool.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to be the guy that goes, oh, yeah, let's fucking go on this fucking train and
that's what I did. All the way. That was me too. Like, I was like, oh, they won it.
Yeah.
That's dope. But I mean, I don't really know anything about it. So, like, I'm not going to go out there and buy your jersey right now because it's just like...
Buy hats.
Listen, yeah, like... I wasn't there in the beginning. I'm not going to be there in the end.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm that person.
That's very respectable.
You know, Houston Texans, they're my city.
They frustrate me.
I like my team, even though they let me down.
True.
But I'm not always like, oh yeah, we're gonna win it, because we're not. Like, we usually don't.
Not a Cowboys fan.
Yeah,
we're not Cowboys fans.
This year.
This is our year. We're like, and I keep not seeing those posts on social media where it's like, this is our year. Like, no, it's not. It's
Sit down, please.
We had our year when Watt was like in his prime when he first got there. Was it a rookie?
I mean,
and this fucking division that we were like the top, and then we were so close. And then the next year, we did pretty good. And then after that, it was like kind of downhill from there. It was like late 2014, and ever since then, we kind of been downhill. And everybody's like, yeah, this is our year. This is our year. Like, nah.
The AFC South.
The Texans, for me, I cannot support them in any way possible.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm go Houston and everything, but I can't do Texas, man. Like, if I want to get disappointed on purpose, I'll just go back to my ex. Simple as that. Simple as that.
I mean, but what's the difference between them and other teams?
No. What's the difference between the Texans and your ex, bro? Let's get into this now. We're here.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
The Texans don't lie to me. They're not like the Cowboys.
The
Cowboys are like the exes. No, bullshit aside. No.
They live in a different city. Visit you once a week.
She hypes you up for 1 week and just next week it's just like, what happened?
Straight cowboy shit right there.
Nah, dude, it's disappointing, to be honest. I can't. And if they win something, I'm not gonna celebrate. You guys can have the whatever.
But but you don't like football. That's the thing.
I mean, that kind of plays the part.
He doesn't like to be disappointed. That's what it is. I don't think anybody does.
No
one does.
He follows the Rockets and Houston Dynamo.
Yeah, but
which are in the same situation.
They don't disappoint him though.
How not?
Quite often, as the Texans do.
Yeah.
It's once a year for every team.
I mean,
Yeah, but at least they try though. The Texans, they don't.
what have the Texans won? I mean, I know it's
What have the Rockets won? Or Dynamo?
Dynamo has won 2006, 2007.
Maje.
No, but they won something.
Listen, I was with you until you said that number.
This guy here.
Listen.
I mean, I was still in elementary, Lord. What the fuck?
I mean, but I witnessed that. I saw that though. I saw the finals. Well, like, you know how they got there and they won those trophies. But what have do you have? Could you say I saw the Texans win this or that?
I mean, I was at work, so I didn't see it happen. But I found out about it after work.
I mean, they won. I mean, I'm talking about like win an actual Super Bowl.
No, never.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Did the Oilers ever win?
Is what I'm trying to know right now. I'm trying to.
But I mean, I guess in Texas defense, like it's not a long franchise. It hasn't been like they're kind of brand new to the league.
I just don't like how every time they lose, they always blame the coach. These guys, poor guys, bro, they lose their fucking jobs over their team. Suck. Like every time a Texans lose, it's like, oh, the coach gotta go. The coach.
So it's not all the coaches we've had. I don't know. It's just, I'm split between that, honestly.
And they also blame the quarterback. I like Fitzpatrick, and they took him out. They took him to the Jets. Now I like Fitzpatrick because you knew what you got. Like he was not a guy that was hiding any type of superpower where it's like I can throw the football 1 week and I won't do it the next. Like no, like what you see is what you get. That's what I liked about him.
Consistency.
It was exactly, and everybody was like, you know, the next quarterback, the greatest ever. But Fitzpatrick is not on that list. I was like, no, because Fitzpatrick is like what you saw was what you got.
Yeah,
you know. But now he's, if I'm not mistaken, he's with the Jets. I think it's the last place that I saw him in. He was with the Jets.
I don't know.
You said earlier about being disappointed, and I wanted to ask you guys a question.
Shoot.
Would your partner's body count affect your relationship?
Body count?
Yeah, people they've slept with. Like if you found out that your partner had a body count of like
37.
Yeah, would that affect?
What number were you gonna say? You for the
I was gonna say 15. I didn't know about 37. I was gonna say 15.
That makes you wonder, like,
yeah, like damn, who are you sleeping with, man? Like 37.
From what number does he go to? Like
too much?
Like damn, like nah, fuck all of that. Like that's too much.
I guess it would have to depend on you. What would you think a high number would be?
37 for sure.
37.
But you know, lower than that as well. I'm not sure. Would it affect the relationship?
Would it affect the relationship? And I say that because now it's in your head, like, oh, this person has slept with these many people. Like, are you gonna treat her different? Are you gonna pull back? Are you gonna fucking keep going forward in this relationship? Like, how would that affect your relationship with that person? Or would it even affect it at all?
I feel like it comes to two things, personally, on the personal level for me. One, do I know the people she slept with? I mean, I know it's a high count, but like, how many of those people that are in her body count do I know them? Or like, are they around me? And that will make me uncomfortable. You're in the same room with them and you're like, fuck. Would I treat her different? I don't think I would. It depends on how mature am I going to be about it. Like, yeah, you know, I wasn't even in the picture, so why should I care? Why should I make it a big deal? Should I let it bother me? I don't think so. Unless they still text her or they still talk. That's when it comes into play where you're like, you know what? Keep your body count. Go over there.
Okay.
So, it all depends on that for me.
Are we talking about you find out about it when you're first meeting and she tells you now? Or are we talking about 2 years into a relationship kind of shit and she says, remember when I told you I was with 2? No, it turns out that was 22. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give you an example. I was dating someone last year. You know what? Not sugarcoated. Finger in the butt chick.
Oh, okay.
I was dating her, and her body count won't be said, but it was pretty high.
I thought no sugarcoating.
I'll edit it out of the podcast. She had a body count.
Okay.
I don't have a body. I'm a very conservative person.
True.
Like I don't do one night stands if I sleep with you, it's because I have an emotional connection with you. I feel like it.
Okay.
I feel that.
And
Okay.
if I have one night stands, I feel
You gotta
pressured.
respect your meat.
I feel.
He never lets me down, so like I gotta respect it.
He let me down a couple of times. So, fuck, I lost my train of thought with this one.
Finger in the butt.
You let
Finger
it
in the
affect
butt
you?
cheek. So, I didn't let it affect me, because I was like, this person has a past. I have a past. You know, I've had my encounters. She's obviously gonna have her encounters. But I think about what you said.
Okay.
I don't know any of her people. She came from a different city
Oh, okay.
to live in Houston, to work here.
Okay.
So that thought never crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's how opening a whole different window though, because it's just like
because that thought never crossed my mind. Like I never
because
thought
I think
about
you
that.
the what Luigi was talking about is it doesn't matter if the numbers are low. What if, for example, she only had 3 people, but you hang around those 3 people? Wouldn't you still feel that on comfort?
Yeah. There's gonna be tension in the room.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Yeah.
but like
At some point, you're in the head like, fuck, like this guy's been naked with her.
I like this episode, man.
this,
I need to have you and Tony.
we have a lot of.
I was gonna bring this other guy, but
This is my boy,
shout out to Chino. That's my boy. I love him.
Chino.
That boy's-
We need him on here.
You get him drunk, he becomes wise. So
I mean, I don't think it would. I would let it affect me. Honestly.
and I like how he said that. You know, he didn't really like. You know, she had her past, I had her past. As your maturity level,
Yeah.
like showing up. It's
Bro, imagine the argument. I did not care about X amount of guys, but one thing you would not be doing is fingering me, bitch. We are not going to do all of that.
We're not gonna live in the bed.
You know?
That is like
okay. How many guys you been with?
You know.
I don't care how many fingers you stuck up anybody's hair butts.
But we're not going to do that
That is
here.
my
Do this shit here. This is closed. This area is off limits.
That is funny. So, you know one thing I hate about the internet? If you look at the internet, yeah, people. But another thing is, sometimes I've had headaches. Oh, I have some type of tumor going on.
WebMD?
I guess, you know, I'm going to the restroom often. Oh, I'm about to die.
you have terminal cancer.
You know, I hate the internet. And like, I don't even know why I took this stupid test the other day. Something came up. I don't know how it came up, and it was talking about test if you have depression. So I was bored, chilling on the chair. I decided to take it.
Yeah.
And it says I was rated 16, and I was, what was it?
Severely depressed.
Severely depressed.
God damn.
And I know this because I was 17.
Yeah,
I went up to you.
Yeah. And then I was like, man, fuck this. You can't tell me I'm severely depressed. I feel good. Like, I don't feel severely depressed. What the fuck? So, like, instantly, I take the screenshot and send him the link.
Yeah.
And he went up me. So he's severely depressed by me one level higher.
Oh, shit.
And I thought about it. I was like, I'm not depressed. And then I was like, am I depressed?
I got shit going on, but I'm not depressed. Like, you know.
You guys want to talk about it? Like, shit.
Are you okay?
Let it out, guys.
Are they treating you good, bro? You good? You want to talk about it?
I'm good, bro.
Is it
Like,
work?
I'm just 16. If I was at 20, maybe I'd talk about it. But I'll be ready to talk at a 20%.
I mean, I'm at 17, so I'm like...
You're closer. You're
almost
closer
ready.
to talking.
Yo, find that link. Let's do that again. Let's do that test again. Let's see if we get the same results or different.
I'm gonna send it to you, Luigi,
Yeah.
so you can take that home.
All right.
You're gonna be severely depressed too, bro.
I'm pretty happy, so
That's what I'm
it
trying
might
to
be
say.
a lie. I'm covering it up, apparently. To myself.
You know, yeah, but I always hated that about the internet. Like, at this point, I don't even bother looking anymore. Like, one time I remember I was sick, and then, like, I started reading the symptoms, and I'm like, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I was feeling sick. I was feeling pains in my forearm, and I started reading some of the symptoms that I had. Internet says I'm having a heart attack, apparently.
What was it? It was your left arm?
Yeah.
Well, they say.
But it was my forearm.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know, when you get pains in your your left arm or whatever,
Yeah,
it's closer to your heart and it's prone to a heart attack. It's like an early warning type of thing. That's what I've heard.
bro.
I'm no doctor, but
I've always been, dude. Like one of my biggest fears is dying alone. Not like, not married alone, but like
Forever alone, head ass.
No, like
the depression coming in.
like
There we
say,
go.
like say
I just went up to level 17.
say that you just paid your rent, dude, and you just happen to die that same day in your bed. Nobody's gonna check up on you until the next month, bro. When the rent's due.
Nah, that's fucked up.
That's what I'm like.
That's,
bro, I'm like,
nah,
hear that shit, man.
but imagine. I just saw a meme on, I think Facebook. I don't know where I saw it, but he was like, "I hope when I die, it's early in the morning, so I don't go to work for no reason." I'm like, what? Like
the boss is gonna go to his funeral and be like,
you still coming to work?
that was a pretty heavy day though, man. You let us down that day. we needed you on that ship.
But you still coming to work next week though, right?
You gonna make it in?
And on that note, guys, I'd like to say thank you all for being here.
No, thank you for having
And
us.
we do gotta end this. Ooh, an hour and 4 minutes.
I didn't expect
Nice.
that.
Yeah, me either. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for listening. Take care.
I'm out.